Hello, Thomas fans. This is the Blue Puffball here, and welcome to the first episode of Ask the Blue Puffball, where you can ask any sort of question you like to ask me. There were a lot of questions that you guys wanted me to know about, so let's not waste any more time and answer some questions.
First up, Google Corn asks, do you ever plan on making other channels for your other passions that don't really fit this channel?
Well, as much as I want to do other stuff like live streams and whatnot, with all the projects that I have in the future, it just seems a little too much work to put on myself, especially with all the effort I put into all these videos. But it is a consideration moving forward, so keep your eyes peeled for any update like that.
Ackley Attack 1127 Productions asks, why did your mashups and channel go away for the last 2 or 3 years?
Now, the reason behind that was because my old channel, which used to have 800 subscribers at the time, was deleted by YouTube for unknown reasons. Now, to this day, I still don't know why YouTube deleted my original channel, but I do plan on re-uploading all my old videos to this new channel, so stay tuned for that.
Tree Engines asks, are you a fan of Curious George?
Absolutely. Curious George was probably one of my favorite TV shows to watch as a kid, alongside Thomas, of course. There's just something about this show that makes it so entertaining and hilarious to watch, and I totally recommend anyone to watch the series if they haven't already.
Aiden the Wolf Engine Productions asks, will I ever be in a video?
No.
Alex Perrine asks, have you ever heard of the Minecraft miniseries?
I've never actually watched this Minecraft series myself, but Minecraft itself, I love it a lot. It's one of those games where if I have nothing to do, I'll play it. And I'll let you know when I get along to watching this series eventually.
Engine Boy 53 Productions asks, if there's any Thomas episodes from the model or CGI era you'd like to rewrite the story, plot, and characters, which ones would it be?
Well, that's a tough decision, but if I were to choose one episode from the model series in particular, it would definitely have to be Edward Strikes Out. I mean, this episode is just a pile of garbage, all things considered. Definitely a worthy contender of being rewritten. As for the CGI era, I would rewrite almost every single episode written by Sharon Miller. I'm sorry, Miller, but you're not a very good writer. But you are a very good voice actor, so I'll give you that.
Wyatt 8811 asks, when will Season 2 be released?
Don't worry, Wyatt. Season 2 will start immediately once all the Season 1 dubs are completed. Now, I don't have an exact date on when it will be released, but you can expect it to come out somewhere as late as December this year. And by the way, you should definitely go and subscribe to my Thomas in HD channel if you haven't already, where you can experience every single piece of Thomas media that you can think of. Link will be in the description.
Elmas Fortnite Gaming asks, who is your favorite Thomas narrator?
Of all the narrators I've experienced in my childhood, the best narrator would have to be George Carlin by far. His narration not only was on par with the classic series of Thomas, but also makes for some hilarious moments in the show since he grew up as a comedian.
You're a muckle nuisance, said Donald. It's to leave you behind I be wanting. You're nothing but a screeching and a noise when all's said and done. Spite doggy, would you? Take that! Oh! Oh! Cried the van. There's more coming should you misbehave. The van behaved better after that.
Enough said.
Elmas Fortnite Gaming and Caleb the Tank Engine 06 asks, what is your favorite Thomas episode in the classic series?
Again, that's a tough decision, but my favorite episode would have to be Henry's Forest. This episode not only captures Henry's more softer side as a character, but also the more peaceful and darker tones of the island of Sodor. Easily a winner for my books.
Thomas Fortnite Gaming and LMR Studio Productions ask, what's your least favorite Thomas episode?
This probably isn't a shock to everyone, but my worst Thomas episode of all time is Wonky Whistle. No amount of stupidity and laziness have ever been shown until now. Multiple problems like Thomas's lack of common sense, the 3 strikes formula, everyone being out of character make it the most unsatisfying viewing experience anyone could watch. There's almost nothing to like about this episode.
LMR Studio Productions asks, did you enjoy your day?
Yes, I'm having a fantastic day right now. How about yourself?
Snowplower Fan 59 asks, what's your favorite Thomas season?
Hands down, my favorite season has got to be Season 5. There's great cinematography, lots of action, suspense, crashes, explosions. What's not to love about this season? It's like everything is happening at once, and I love it. Although it's sad to see that other future Thomas seasons don't try to capture that idea.
Snowplower Fan 59 also asks, what's your favorite real-life steam locomotive?
Oh, that's easy. My favorite real-life steam locomotive is Southern Pacific's 4449, or as people commonly know it as, the Daylight. Watching that big steam locomotive with bright red and orange colors coming down the line makes for a majestic sight to see. and being a US steam locomotive, it proudly represents its company of Southern Pacific.
Caleb the Tank Engine 06 asks, who is your favorite character in Thomas and Friends?
Now, I might get some hatred for saying this, but my favorite Thomas character is Thomas himself. Now, I know you guys were expecting someone like Edward or Henry, but there's something about Thomas that just sticks out from the rest of the Steam team. For one thing, he inspired my OC. And two, this engine is the figure of our childhood. Almost every single person on the planet knows who he is, and for him not to be the favorite is just baffling to me.
Caleb the Tank Engine 06 also asks, what is your favorite Thomas movie?
Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. Enough said.
And certainly not least, Judy Hughes, that's me, asks, when will I be released from this video?
What are you talking about? The video's over. You're free to go.
What? Really? You mean it? Yes! I'm finally free! Time for me to get out of this crappy video once and for all!
Actually, Judah, I forgot to tell you this, but we need you again for the next Ask the Blue Puffball video.
Oh, I see. Well, that's interesting because son of a bitch.
Anyway guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Judah Hughes for narrating all the questions out to me. And if you want to narrate these questions too, please let me know down in the comments section. And if you're gonna ask me a question for the next episode, please remember to use the hashtag AskTheBluePuffball in the comments section. There are also some new rules for asking questions in this series, so please remember to read the rules first before asking a question. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Expect the next video to be released on August 1st, 2022. And of course, more videos like this will appear more often on this channel to combat wait times. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.